Are you tired of the same old plant milk? We are too, and that is why we have developed our all-new onion milk. This delicious drink can be yours for only 2 payments of $19.95. But wait, there's more. Order now, and we'll send you another free glass of onion milk for free. Just call 1-800-ONION-MILK. Call now.
I'm Leif Arneson, and this is my brother Anders. We're on a mission to help 1 million vegans get into the best shape of their lives. Steaks and grass are gross, so even though we can't cook, we made a cooking show to prove how simple and healthy vegan food can be. Welcome to the Mediocre Vegan Kitchen.
I'm ready to rock and roll.
What do you do with your hands? They either go behind.
You pick up a spoon and you just expel your.
All right, today we are making butternut squash mac and cheese.
We got some butternut squash here. We have blanking on it. What is it called?
Some nutritional yeast.
There we go. This is why Leif.
Every vegan is supposed to know what nutritional yeast is.
We are a perfect
we are revoking your vegan card. Give it up. We also have some onion. We have some plant milk. This is unsweetened almond milk. We have some salt. We got some water. We got some pasta. So pretty simple. We're just going to get started. The first step is to chop up your butternut squash, which we already did, which can be a little bit of a challenge.
We're ahead of the game here.
So that's something that
you need this.
Awesome.
Actually,
I need a knife. All right.
Oh, it's your favorite one.
Ooh.
We need half of that.
Not so practical.
So what you're going to do is cut the onion, take the butternut squash and part of the salt. You're going to simmer it down to make it nice and soft. So we're going to end up blending this once this is done cooking. Super simple. I'll just dump this in here, wait for the onion, and we'll be good to go. I'll just start heating everything up. Cool with that?
This is not the knife for this, but
it totally is not.
But it looks cool. All right.
It's perfect for that. How easy it just
Anybody who's
that.
Like a knife expert,
they're like,
or knows what their knives are, just looking at this and cringing. Sorry.
Let's turn this bad boy on. Flame is a flamin'. There you go.
Putting half of the salt in. All right, now we're gonna be putting some water over the mixture and coating it. So again, we have the butternut squash, we have the onion, we have the salt in here. So we're gonna be simmering it, bringing it to a boil, and just cooking it.
Yep. So you just wanna put enough water to cover it. So when you bring it to a boil, it just absorbs all that and cooks thoroughly. So that is all the water we need.
All right, so we are bringing the butternut squash and onion mixture to a boil. This is an amazing recipe that you can be using around the holidays, so it's a great holiday recipe. And when you're around your family, it's really helpful to bring awesome vegan dishes, not only for you to be eating, but also for your family to try. And that's a really great way to kind of help people understand more about your lifestyle and what you're trying to accomplish, and also realize that you can have amazing healthy food like vegan mac and cheese and other things, and it tastes really good. So that's the best way that I found to kind of spread veganism throughout my family.
And the trick is to not tell them it's vegan. So when you put it on the table and they eat it, they're like, oh, this is amazing, what is it? You're like, it's vegan. And then they're defeated in a good way, because then they'll go and want it again.
Yes, I guess that's a good thing. All right, so while we're waiting for the water to boil and for this stuff to simmer and cook, we're gonna be making some pasta. We've got Bonza chickpea pasta here. This is one of my favorite forms of pasta. All right, do your little skit. All right, chickpea.
I'm not even. It's going to be me again. I guarantee you.
The word chickpea got me.
I don't even look for the wheel of misfortune every single time.
Yeah, you guys do it. No, go back. Do your little thing. Do the wheel of misfortune. Everyone's waiting for it. Don't do that to them.
The wheel. Oh. The wheel of misfortune. Spin it.
All right, let's go. Oh, move one space left. All right, it's quiz time.
We should have chose the balloon. I wanted to see Liv do a balloon.
Yeah, I would have lost.
Oh man, he's going to get these. Okay, whatever. All right, so the quiz is, I have 3 questions on this piece of paper that Leif has to guess, not guess, he has to answer correctly, and if he doesn't, he gets pied in the face. So, let's roll. I'm going to turn this down a little bit first.
I don't know, the way that whipped cream tastes, I think that's like something you want.
You ready?
That's like a reward.
You ready?
Yes.
We only say questions once. Number 1. What is the largest planet in the solar system?
Jupiter.
Bing. Correct. Number 2. How many colors are there in a rainbow?
Oh, that's kind of hard.
I think that's from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Maybe you just stop
There's a
talking.
bubble that just came out of your mouth when you did.
All right, maybe you stop talking so I can think. 7.
Correct.
Oh! Wow, that was. I'm kind of surprised I got that one actually.
And number 3. What is the name of the largest ocean on Earth? Well, you think it is. It's not going to be it. It's a tricky one.
I think it's yeah, I think it's one around like the Arctic, but
He's treating this like the SATs.
okay, I'm getting a pie. The Arctic Ocean. Oh, I guess
It's the
maybe
Pacific.
Oh, is it the Pacific?
Yeah.
I was thinking that, and then you said it's not the one you're thinking about because I was like, I'm pretty sure it's the Pacific, and then you're giving me like,
Oh, I
Are you
got
kidding
him
me?
good. I will gladly go get you some pie stuff.
wow, sabotage.
Oh, welcome back. You ready to get pied in the face?
Yep, let's do it.
I'm gonna break your nose.
Good grief. What's up with you?
Now you know what it is. Oh, so sweet. Bring your face closer. I'm not even gonna smack you. It's just gonna be a smear. You gotta just sit in it. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
On your breathe.
Num 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 num.
It's pretty good. All right, so the next step is we're going to take this over and start boiling some water and make some pasta. And then we're going to pull all this together.
This was a thing like on social media. Don't want to get in the microphones. I swear it was a thing on social media I've seen. Whatever.
All right, cool.
All right, fam. Let's cancel that. Redo. All right, so the next step is to cook the pasta. All right.
Wow.
So we were just boiling and simmering the butternut squash. We only have one burner here, so we moved that pot over to our stove, our real stove. So we just boiled this. We're going to put the pasta in, and then we're going to work on creating the sauce.
All right,
If
nice.
I hit it kind of harder.
Whoa, be careful.
Why would you do that? All right, let's just pour that in here.
All right, so this takes 7 to 9 minutes.
And you have to stir every now and again.
So chickpea pasta is amazing, but it foams like crazy.
Yeah, so don't walk away from your stove because it'll foam over unless you have a really big pot like this.
Yeah, we got a really big pot.
Leif always makes the foam go over, and we have to clean up the stove.
I feel like that's mostly you, actually. But, all right, so the Bonza pasta is really
living
cool.
a life of lies.
44 grams of protein in this whole thing. Pretty solid.
A Bonza.
All right, so we're gonna let this boil. So we have our
Take it away.
butternut
The stage is
squash
yours.
and onion mixture. So I've got the whatever this thing is called, the strainer utensil. And we're gonna put it into the blender.
Our mom taught us so well.
So here's our blender jug.
You should just name all kitchen items. I think you would do very well at that.
I'm trying to. All right, right in there.
Sploosh it in there.
Be sure that you're straining it out of the water. So whether you use like a whatever strainer, colander, or a utensil strainer,
I took culinary arts once.
whatever this thing is called.
The next step is to put in the plant milk. Are you leaving? We can't film without you.
All right.
Don't do that again. The next step is plant milk,
Gonna blend
salt,
it.
and
Nutritional yeast.
there we go.
So yeah, we're gonna put the plant milk in first to provide kind of a nice base for blending. All
Shouldn't we
right,
blend that first and like slowly put it in?
now we're putting in the nutritional yeast. It's a Vitamix. It can handle some nutritional yeast. Now we're gonna put in the salt.
One of my pet peeves is when things get stuck to the side.
That's what we have a spatula for. All right, bring it over here.
Blend away. Nice and easy. Oh, that's going to be creamy. That looks good. Puree it. Well done. Look at that.
Nice.
Let's see what it looks like. Beautiful.
Ooh.
You get like a pretty harsh smell of nutritional yeast, but then you smell the onion and the butternut squash.
Yeah, it smells good.
It'll be a good
It'll be good.
pairing there. All right, so while the pasta is finishing up cooking, we are going to plug in and turn on the oven. Let me just go downstairs real quick.
See what I have to put up with? All right.
All right, this should be working now. Perfect. All right, so you're going to be putting it at 400 for 20 minutes. All right, it is time to mix our cheese sauce with the pasta. So, I'll let you pour because that's going to be very satisfying to look at. There's our pasta. Let's just put that down there. All right, slowly pour.
All right. Do an even coat. Bow.
Wow, wow. This is the slowest pour I've ever seen. Okay, that totally looks like mac and cheese right there. Look at that. All right,
nice.
so the next step is going to be putting this in the oven, 400 for 20 minutes. We'll just pop that in. You don't put anything on the top so it can get a little bit of texture on the top. It's already preheated. We'll see you in 20 minutes. So we've been patiently waiting for this moment. It's time to take it out of the oven. Check.
I did this.
Out. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Looks pretty great.
Look at how it really absorbed like all the cheese and everything. So I'm really excited to test it out.
Let's try it.
We don't have a serving dish.
What do you mean we don't have a serving dish?
Scoop. Oh, maybe. Hopefully one will fall in the sky. Well, that was a very awkward catch on both our ends, but it worked. Let's see. Here we go. Wow, look at that.
That's more than I'll eat, but
this looks pretty hot.
All right.
You have to get a little bit of the crust though. Let's see what that does. Yes. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not really much of a cheese person, but this is good. It's actually, I like that it's not
like
super cheesy tasting.
Yeah, it's not like the vegan cheese that you would get at the grocery store. The butternut squash is like a really, I don't know, the consistency is really nice.
It just tastes like a good old home cooked meal. I feel like this is something your grandma would make you.
Wow, we got a real food critic here. And 3, 2, 1. Oh wow. Yeah, I mean it's solid. I think family members would really like this meal. The only thing that might stand out to them is saying, hey, it doesn't actually like taste like really cheesy, but you can't not like this. This is one of those recipes. Highly recommend.
Sweet. So, keep your holiday dishes vegan, keep your yeast nutritional, and don't settle for being mediocre.
Save us all.
Wow, the first thing I'm like Pacific Ocean, then you're like, it's not the one you're thinking. And that's like, wait, it's not the Pacific Ocean? You gotta trust your gut. That's important.